Hello, everybody. Another day in the interior shop. All right. So what we have here is a brand new seat. This seat was put on, and the dog decided that he wanted to eat it. We've seen this over and over and over and over again, to where people bring seats in here and their dog eats it up. They just pick that foam out. See, it goes all the way around. Just like that. All the way. What they do is they pull little chunks like this right here off of it. I think they're just playing with it. If they swallow a piece like this, they swallow that, it will not pass through. Trying to see where it fits like a puzzle. That looks like it right there. I might just try to stick that back in there. I wish I could find all the pieces like that. All right, so we got all the pieces over here, and we done made some patterns and stuff out of it. You see where he just tore all the pieces. If they swallow a piece of that foam right there, you better get them to the doctor, because it will not pass. That is a very bad death for a pet or an animal. You know, they take them out west. A lot of times they take some sponge and they cut it up in little squares and pour some chicken noodle soup or something on it. Let the coyotes eat it, and it will kill them. All right. So what we're gonna do is, what we're gonna do is we fix to start gluing some of this stuff together. I'm gonna show you how to fix this right here, and hey, we'll go from there. There's another piece, if I can find a piece of that puzzle. That looks like it. But we're gonna cut all that off. We got some real hard pad right here, and this is really hard pad. And I was trying to find something. The compression, I don't know how many pounds that is, but I'm telling you, whatever it is, it's pretty stout. And this right here is too. So I'm trying to match it. All right. We're fitting to kind of get with it. Wesley gonna work the camera for me. Maybe we can see if we can come up with something. All right. We're gonna do this like just handheld with this little handheld knife. I might go back there to the saw and cut some pieces off of this, but probably I'm just gonna cut it off like this, where you see all these notches and stuff in here. They're probably about 1 inch deep. He just picked it. It's a dog, you know, he just playing. And then you can save that right there, and look, that's probably about 1.25 inches thick. So normally, you know, I would just take and like just cut a piece off like this, 1.25 inches thick, like this. This foam right here is so stiff. That knife don't want to go through it too good, but You see how that's curved right in here? All I'm gonna do is just curve it like that. Just take that, curve it. And I glue this piece on here. Trim it down. Get some of that thinner back there, Wes. Let's clean this up after I spray this and let it dry.
You want thinner or you want reducer?
Probably some reducer for. I usually take and stick this up here like this just to use it as a shield. I didn't turn up air on this morning. All right, just like that. If it's a piece of pad that we're gonna put some glue on anyway, most of the time I just lay it down and that way any overspray of the glue, if it gets on it, it don't really matter. This piece right here, I'm gonna just take and cut it and just put a loop out of it, just a loop. Just like that. Got a marker here, Wes?
Right there beside you.
Yeah, it's black. All right, you can take it like this right here. And look at the height and do just like this and get your curve just right. If you want to do it like that and get your curve right. You can cut it with this bread cutter, or you can come back here to the saw. Now I want that all the way evenly. I could cut it like this right here, pretty much get it even. But this saw back here works so much smoother. If you look right there, the band saw just works real smooth. It just cuts it even all the way. That's what I was looking for. So, sometimes you need to work a little easier sometimes than harder. My bread cut. I ain't never called it that until this guy I seen online. Call it that. I always called it a turkey claw. I'm gonna get these right here. I'm just waiting until I get this right here fixed, where I can kind of get this out of the way, and just do it all. That way I can shape this, get this back to the shape it's supposed to be, and then I'll cut this right here off. I'm trying to get it where they can, maybe they can see it. You might have to come around here with the camera that way.
They can see what you're doing.
I don't know if they can see on the other side of that. See, I'm holding this blade right here. I don't want to go no further than that pad on this side. Sometimes it takes a little while to get good with this knife. And then you can just come right around here. It's better to leave a little extra than it is to take too much off, because you don't want that stick none back on there. And just go with the shape of the foam. You see the foam was out, you don't want to go in too far like this. You don't want to cut it like that. You want to go with the shape. You see this side right here, over here, it's kind of down like that, and this is high. You want to come just like this. Look at that side right there, and look at this side. Look at that side, look at this side. Just like that. Just like that. See, so I pretty much got the shape right here. That's this side right here does. It's getting there. You know, it takes a little bit for it to dry. All right, so I'm gonna come right here, and I'm gonna take that little bit off. I can look at that right here and tell that's about 3/4 of an inch or so. So we're gonna come right in here, and I'm just gonna scoop it out. If you look at that, you can tell there's holes in that. I scooped it right to the bottom of the hole. I didn't go too deep. Could have went deeper, it wouldn't have mattered that much, but I just got it just smooth right through there. I'll just shave a little off. All right, so I'm gonna take this piece right here, and I'm gonna round it, just like this. Just like that. Let me go cut some more of this off. We try not to waste too much pad out here. It is kind of expensive. So see, I'm just gonna take and I got it rounded, and I smoothed it out. That does go uphill, so that don't have to be too flat. It is foam, I can bend it. So I'm gonna take it just like this, just like that. I'm just gonna glue it on. I don't have to have it going no further than that. Oh, so we'll let that dry. That's the thing about making a video. When you do these right here, this glue right here has to set a certain amount of time. If you try to do it too soon, it just takes longer. If you don't, that's the reason I'm kind of jumping around on this right here. Gives my glue right here a little bit more time to set up. And you just take and swipe it out just like this. Cut them dog bites out. Take your pad. Just like that. You can just take and cut it with a knife like that. Or if you got a bandsaw, the bandsaw seems like it cuts it a little smoother. And I go, I mean, it's just easier. So I'm gonna hit it with a bandsaw. It just does it just cuts a smoother cut, with the bandsaw. So that's why I'd rather use it. And we just let that sit for a minute. Till it dries. Or maybe not all the way dry. You know, it don't have to dry completely. And we'll come right here. Like I said, you just hold your blade flat on this on the existing foam that's there. If you got to make more than one cut, that's fine. Because this process, see, ain't gonna be it don't happen real quick. I mean, you got this, you go in steps. You can see that that's rounded right there, so I'm gonna try to get it right in here. Very, very lightly. Like I said, you can make more than one cut. So whenever I take and grind that right there, that gives me a little bit of extra foam to grind down. That's the reason I'm leaving it a little bit big. I can get that out of the way to where I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so you can see most of this right here is kind of in the same shape. I mean, that's a little high. I meant to leave it a little bit high, so I'm going to take a grinder and grind that down a little bit and shape it and smooth it to where whenever we get to that point, we're good. Like I said, sometimes you want to leave this a little bit big, a little high. As you cut it down, you can see more about where you're at. Instead of you trying to cut it all down at one time. I cut a little bit more off, and then I can shape it and see where I'm at. And look at that side. let that glue continue to dry. That's a big old cutout right here. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna take and cut a notch out of here just like that. Just like that. See, I got my lines right. I don't know if they see that line. Just like that. Then you can take them. Just round it, just like that, and it fits. So maybe I got enough that sticks out, over here. I think I do. So we almost all the way around the seat. I'll come right over here, cut this out. And there's one little bitty spot right here that's got a little bitty small place in it. And this little bitty one right here, I ain't even gonna, it's just a little dip. They could be that much in damage in the foam if it didn't even have that. If I did anything, I'd just take and put a little glue on that. I might do that. Just take a little glue and glue some back into itself. Here's our little piece that was up here. See if I can stick that in here. We're going to get all these holes out of the way. Gonna punch that down in there. Some more holes.
I think the heater's just gonna go out.
Yeah. We just didn't have no color, this white color like this, so we kind of stuck with it right here. Using this because it's the poundage that you're looking for, like the density. Like I said, just cut it down, leave it a little big, and then you can go back and trim it. Don't try to take it all off at one time. That way you can see where you're at on this pad. That 36 grit paper that we use will knock this down. I've seen a lot of people use it's a little handheld. It's got a little disc on it about that big around. I've seen a bunch of people use that. That's fine. Because in the factory, they'll use some stuff that, I mean, when they do it, they'll leave it rough like this. I've seen them not even never grind it. Just getting it down to the shape. You can tell that's rounded like that, so I'm just gonna. All right, and that's fixed. So now, I forgot we had that little block in here. Sometimes you can take and save these little pieces and use them on other jobs. It has to be a kind of a small hole. All right, so now I think I'm gonna put you know how this thing's getting hard to do, hard to like start. Put a little oil in that. Maybe that'll blow that down in that. Sometimes, I mean, you need to put a little oil in that air tool. You know, there's so much moisture that can go through that line. You see how it didn't want to start unless I did that right there? It will start on its own now. Alright, so we're just gonna take this, smooth that up, make it look like this part right here. With these grinders right here, if you see how the grinder's turning like clockwise? If you go right here, it'll roll that back off. If it ain't been like, if I let this sit till tomorrow, it might not do that. But if you put that glue on there and it's still fresh, it will peel that back. So you try to go make the grinder push it toward the new material. Like this. Close to the edge. You always go back close to the edge and let it sit. And I lightly put pressure on this. I don't put a whole bunch of pressure on there. It's just paper's about wore out. This has got me a new piece of paper. I'm going to change it. Even though it looks good, it does look good. If you was grinding metal, you could use this right here. But if you're grinding foam, it don't cut foam good. Not like that. If you, like I said, if you was grinding some metal, you fine. But it needs to have that grit, that sharpness on that paper for it to cut it. Come on. You can tell that that's pretty much in the same shape as what it was. This is that's called a Bondo Buster. That's what they call it. Everybody I've ever known called it a Bondo Buster. Not a foam cutter, but it works good for that. When I say go lightly, I mean really lightly. I'm barely holding that on there. If you go the wrong way, it'll peel it off. So, still curing a little. I do cut it close. I mean, it don't take a whole lot to shape it. If you wanted to fine tune it, you could just take the paper that you took off of it, like this. And like that. If you wanted to do that, I don't. So I usually just leave it like it is. Once I get it to the same shape, and the little tears, the little like tears that he put in there. That you can't see on the camera, but we can see right here, like this. Showing that right there with you. You see all them tears like that right there? What we'll do is we're just gonna spray some glue in there and let it close back up. You did a number on it. As far as that going anywhere, it probably won't. Even if I didn't glue it. You see any more places? There's one. So as far as the foam work, we would be ready to cover this seat at this point. That's good enough for us. I mean, we got all the foam and stuff fixed on it.
And there's one piece up top.
Where at? Oh yeah. I see it. And that's a good high firm density pad like what's on here. So that matches the density on it. It might be a little stiffer, I don't know. But it's pretty dense. You would think that like these sides right here, the big how big the bolsters are on it, that ain't got no metal in it or nothing up under. It's just foam. That's it. Let that dry. So now we're taking sew this cover right here up that goes on here. This thing wasn't but what? Like it was brand new. The seat was brand new. And he put it on there and he said his dog tore that thing up quick. A lot of times we'll use this, this thing was padded all over like this. So all these pieces had a little, looks like headliner. So probably cheaper than headliner. That backing right there looks really cheap. So we'll take this, lay these pieces down. I think we're gonna turn on some ventilation up in this booth. You don't have to spray this like you're gluing a headliner or nothing. You can just spray it to where it sticks in place. I mean, you don't want it falling off either, but I mean, you just want it to where it sticks in place. So just lightly coat it. We got some more around here with.
You don't have to get some off a roll.
Oh, here's some right here. We save all of our we save all these little pieces like this right here for jobs just like this. That's how we roll. Ain't it right, Wes? If you look at this, you can see that's got two lines drawn on it. I guess that's to remind me that's where I got to sew some pieces, so I'm gonna have to mark it as I do it. doing stuff like this, always remember just to stay one step ahead and do this like basically like I'm doing it right here. You do a piece, you do another piece, you let that dry, you don't never stop, you keep doing it. Because you got to do it as efficient and as fast as you can. Well, I'll take that back. You don't have to do it as fast as you can. You just need to do it to where you can get the job on out as fast as you can, and it still look real good.
If that's the bad pair, there's another pair right there. One of them's got a bunch of glue on them.
Yeah, when they get glue on, that other kind of glue that we was using, that stuff don't work real good. I did put the same pieces in the same spot. Come on. That glue sometimes slows me up when I'm cutting out these patterns or cutting out this foam.
It sticks to the scissors.
Yes. It sticks to the scissors. I could cut this out real fast, but it's, you know, I want to take my time and I don't want to go too fast.
We don't need a mistake.
Yeah. Can make a mistake sometimes. You go real fast. I don't want to show y'all that I make a mistake. All right with it.
Mm-hmm.
That shit might be too bad. Don't think you ain't too good. It don't matter what you do or how good you are. Don't think you ain't too good that you can't make a mistake, because you can. When you least expect it. See, I ain't good enough to edit the videos and do all that kind of stuff. So if I make a mistake, y'all gonna get to see it. Ain't that something?
Good morning, Philip.
All right. So you see I got my little pieces right here. I guess what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna stick a hole through the pad right here where I know where I'm at. If I don't, then I'm not gonna know where I'm at when I put that. I got to sew a piece on there, so. being as I can't see through the phone. Damn, got some glue on. Damn, they didn't see that mistake, did they? Here we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. There's a few pieces on this seat that we're not gonna replace. They some pieces that goes up under the seat, stuff like that that he didn't chew up. All right, so that's where my lines go. That old Mr. Marsh used to come down here from Leon's and he'd say, he'd get his books out. He was about 80-something years old. And he'd get his books out. Always brought his own lunch. He was a good old man. And he'd come in here and he'd give me the same spiel every time. Every time. He'd tell me the same thing. Order Duratuff. For years, he'd tell me that. Order Duratuff. Ask for Duratuff by name. I'm like, what is Duratuff? He said, they'll know what it is. All right. See how many more scrap pieces. Here's another scrap piece. Hey, try to save your scrap sometimes. Not too much. You don't want to be overwhelmed in your shop.
Is there any more in there that?
That piece right there got to be done.
Yeah.
You know, headliner's what? $10, $12 a yard. Something like that. According to how much you buy. So,
Where you buy it from?
yeah, where you buy it from. All right. Okay, just say you don't want to be cutting that stuff off, using it as a pad to go behind the pieces of vinyl. Not your good stuff. That's the reason you want to use stuff like this right here. I don't think that piece right here is big enough to get nothing out of it with. And we got some more pieces over there.
This is the other.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to get some unless there's something back here in the bin.
There's a small bit of brown or tan right here on these your seats. That's up under that foam.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's enough to do a headliner out of it or not.
I don't think they are, unless it was something like a pickup truck. Nope. But is this our pieces here?
Yeah, just,
All these over here's got to be done.
just try to keep them separate so we know which goes to.
Yeah, I remember that this goes in that pile. I think that's it. trying to get as much without wasting so much. 'Cause like I said, we do use this pad for different things. And if it ain't big enough, then it's sort of out of luck, you know. So you lay it out like this right here, and you try to find out where's the best place to get it. Get your patterns out of it. That big old squirrel cage fan up there on the roof. See, that thing sucks air out of here. And when it does, it brings cold air from any place it can get it, like up under the door. I can tell the temperature's dropping up in here. Somebody come out and got some headlight up front and paid for it with glue.
Was it? I think a better deal.
Huh?
I think it was a better deal. Because at that time we were almost out.
Yeah.
Blue's more expensive.
You can look here on the shape where I glued it the first time, and you can tell right where these patterns right here cut. What is that on that? Is it oil? Got any alcohol?
Floor right beside you.
Okay.
Or that's the last place I saw it, laying under by the black.
It looks like a little oil got on that somehow, right here. So we'll take some alcohol. That usually gets it off, and it dries pretty quick. It won't cut no glue off or nothing like that. We do use alcohol on several different things. That looks a little oily. I don't guess we got no oil. I don't know how that oil got on there.
Come out the grinder and all and hand it up here.
Huh? I mean, no, that right there's like really oily.
That's the only oil that's been up on the table.
Yeah, but I didn't, you seen I put that in the gun. I know it would get over there on that. I don't think.
I mean,
That one trash can gets full like we don't.
left the residue on it, didn't it?
Yeah.
That
We can
white.
put something on it, so we can probably wipe that residue off. All right, so we got all these pieces here. Got one more, no, two more pieces right here. I'm ready about to cut that fan off. Yeah. You know, every bit of air it pulls out of here, it pulls in some cold. All right. Hey, these seats right here is pretty easy. Just look at the patterns and cut them out. So they're pretty easy to sew up. Maybe it won't take but maybe it won't take just a little bit to do it. Hopefully. There's their tag. NEUFS. Wasn't that what was on them people's seat over there the other day? That we done on that couch?
I don't know. I didn't pay no attention.
Using that peeling stuff. It feels better than that. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's time to sew this up. Now we got another scrap piece.
Small piece.
Yeah, we don't call them scrap. After they taught me that at the where you buy scrap metal. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. All right, just take all your patterns like that and just bring them to the sewing machine. Start sewing them up.
Roll some bobbins.
Yeah. You know, you can buy some bobbins, but sometimes we use all different colors on the bottom. According to what you're sewing. I used to buy a lot of bobbins, the style M bobbins. Ain't that black right here? These glasses I got. Hey, I did get me some new glasses. So we'll roll some up. Now it don't take but a minute to roll them up. I'm glad Wesley put that fan on. It sucked every bit of the heat out of here then. Just about. Well, not all of it. It sucked a bunch of it out. Already got two rolled up. Hey y'all, I make my living with the sewing machine. I got to keep this joker oiled, and that's one of the things.
Got the big piece up top that you usually open.
Yeah, I'll put some in. We had to keep this bad boy oiled because if you want it to last,
Pull it.
y'all remember back in the 90s when all these factories and stuff closed, all these pants factories closed and stuff? Well, there was a factory that closed, and I went over there and bought a bunch of stuff that they had. And they said, whenever I got that stuff, they said, if there's anything in there that you want, you can, get it. Any of the sewing machines, which I never used, I sold them for scrap metal.
I'm back. I got my Why they bring it over here to you for?
So,
We're waiting on you to put it on.
Wait,
So-
put it on.
so anyway,
It's at that Thunderbird top.
there was a 55-gallon can of sewing machine oil in there, and I got it. And that's probably 55 gallons of oil is probably enough to last me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dang, all you gotta do is sew it up now, huh?
Just sew it up. Ain't nothing to it but to,
Do it.
yeah. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So we're gonna kind of like,
You ain't gonna sew that back up.
we have to take it apart. So I'm just gonna look at it. I'm exploring.
Yeah, I took it apart and good luck.
He
putting
took it
back
apart and
together.
said, "Here, put it back together."
Merry Christmas. There's your puzzle.
Yeah.
That's a $500 job there,
I don't know if it's quite $500.
ain't it? All that work you done phone patch. Jeez.
Huh? It
Well,
was-
y'all both doing, short sleeve shirts on. I got a jacket on. I'm still about to freeze.
Shit, we had to cut the fan on a while ago because it was like, you spraying glue.
Uh-huh.
You got to cut that exhaust fan on to pull
Yeah, I
any
know.
of that stuff out.
Yeah, I got
So we,
one right over my table, and I don't even use it.
is that right?
Well, the air's always blowing. We got AC and everything, and I heat it. The air's always
Yeah,
blowing.
you don't want to pull your air conditioning out, do you?
When you got that little thing supposed to pull, what you call it, pull fine particles you don't see out there and everything.
Yeah.
It's right over my table.
Oh, that's like an air purification system. or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
One side was different than the other if you're looking.
I'm just looking at this right here to see how this, that little edge right there was flipped down. Like that.
That back seat I had a while back, I had that Ford. I'm glad I found another. I never would have figured it out.
Go forward.
Yep. They spilled something back seat, you can free it up, just come apart. And brought it to them in pieces. And anyway, I never would have figured it out.
They brought it to you in pieces.
It was actually cheaper to buy that seat than to try to fix that one.
Is that right?
Yeah, I got the seat about $200. Hell, I spent $800 on trying to figure it out.
Wow.
Sometimes it's cheaper and faster to go out there and get foam, out of one or get a whole nother seat. 'Cause they'll bring them in here and they are wore slack out. They'll be sitting on metal.
Yeah, I seen one yesterday, and I told the guy, I said, "You think you got all the goodie out of it?" Down to the frame.
I fixed one years ago, drove up and looked there. He done slid it out so much the doggone frame was shiny. He done rubbed the paint off of it and everything. It was pure shiny where he slid it out on the pedal.
Uh-huh.
That one was folded in the corner.
Huh?
That one was folded in the corner.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this.
Well, I don't know how you have to look back on the pattern, but
Yeah, I see it. Like that. Yeah. And then we had some pieces that was gonna go back in it, wasn't it?
well, the
I
bottom,
think they were sewed right here.
the bottom that covers the bottom is the zippers.
Yeah.
It wasn't tore up, so we ain't gonna replace it. That's the only place he couldn't get to chew on.
Man, this was a big man that come in here. I'm like, damn. He said they call me Stretch. And I'm like, he was big.
These are big and wide or wide and tall.
He was just big.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he was big. I'm like, doggone.
Did he fit through the door?
Yeah, he fit through the door.
He wasn't overweight big.
Yeah,
He was just
big.
big. I mean, he had big hands. I
Didn't
mean,
look fat on it.
I'm like, damn. You don't want to meet him in a alley, I can tell you that.
You don't want to make him mad.
No. Or feed him. This thing wasn't even sewed back. It didn't even have no top stitch on it or nothing, did it?
Now on the sides here, I believe it did.
Did it? Okay.
We'll have to go look at the patterns, but there was something.
Well, what you do is just fold it like that halfway. You come right here and put your little V in it. That lets you know where halfway is. How you do yours, Ryan?
What you do?
I know you sew the boxing on different than I do. Don't you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do too. Because you come around here and you'll do that and you'll go one way and then you'll turn it around and go the other way. And I always start on this end and go all the way.
Oh, I start in the middle, and then I flip it over, start at the end, and work back to the middle.
Huh? You'll do what?
See how that was folded there in the front?
Uh-huh.
That's what I was.
Okay.
I think it went around.
Okay. You say you take that piece now and center it.
Yeah.
And start in the middle and go out the end.
Yeah.
I flip it over and go to the end instead of start at the middle. I go to the end, so back to the middle.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't
You
know
know why?
that.
You know
Huh?
why I started doing that?
Why?
Years ago, I make down truck seat coats and stuff.
Yeah.
And I do it that way. I start from the middle, both ways,
Give
flip
me
back
them
over,
pieces right there.
and go to the outside.
Yeah.
They're beside you.
And my tail, when I sew the tail on,
Yeah.
it'd all be lopsided. It would never, if the material was stretched or whatever.
Yeah.
So I started in and worked back toward the middle. When I get toward the middle, I can pull it, stretch it, or whatever I need to do. So when I put it on there, my tail would be square. My tail there would be square.
Is that right?
Yeah. And when you use welt cord, it's easy to sew on top of that welt cord before you follow the thread.
Yeah.
You do it the other way. I've over sewed and sew over the welt and put needle holes in my pattern and my cover.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. That's Roach Upholster right there. And he's been doing it a lot longer than I have. Before I was born. Wasn't it before I was born? No, you ain't had that long.
What year were you born?
I was born in 61. When did you start?
Dang, I graduated in 64.
Graduated in 64. So you started whenever you was what?
I don't know when I started. I didn't start by about 18, I think. No, I was before that.
His daddy had a shop. He's seen some of the true upholstery people that could really do it with their eyes closed.
Yeah, Mr. Evans never ordered his tops ready made. He made the top.
Is that right?
Yeah. There's a way you can sew them seams down on top. It'd be waterproof. You know how to do that.
On a convertible top?
Yeah.
Yeah, you fold that edge back up under, don't you?
Yeah.
You have to leave it long to do it, though, don't you?
And we never
Hey, I ain't never made a convertible top.
We never had a spray gun. We got that little can of glue with
Yeah.
a brush in it, and we brushed everything.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
Hey, did you check my brush over there and see if that joker right there ever loosened up?
It's loosened up, but it still needs to
You
be.
got one of them kettles. blue
I got
kettles?
a glue kettle,
I had some.
and that joker right there is like the glue got hard in it,
Oh yeah.
and we put some thinner in it to try to loosen it and break it down. But
Yeah. Yeah, it'll eventually do
does
it.
this have a? Yeah, it's got it. Is that right there? What went up under? Right there. The dog just took. Look at that shit. The dog.
Uh-huh. You need.
He wasn't friendly at all, was he?
You need to put your gray list and sew gray list right down. Put your wire in there when you start.
Hey, I got some gray listing right here.
Can't do that. Yeah, you keep some of that.
I got some listing right here, and
That's real wide.
it's real wide. They said, I wanted something that wasn't that wide, and they said, well, you can just trim it down.
Yeah.
So, hey,
They don't have one size, take it or leave it, huh?
Yeah, one size, take it or leave it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this right here, like this, and like this. Just cut it exactly the same size.
Same wheel.
Yeah, and come over here, measure that right there. Cut a 1/2 inch of this off. This is why he said, hey, just cut it off what you need. And take this, cut this right here off. Like that. This don't even look that good. Like it was a good anchor, you know what I mean? So I'll come in here, stick this in here, and sew it just like you would wet cord.
I wouldn't do that. I just hard ring it.
I'm gonna sew it just like I would wet cord. That way it's tight, like, and make it like a piece that was brand new.
On your small bandsaw back here, Philip wanted to know what kind of blade you got on it. Is it metal or wood blade?
It's a wood blade, but it's a real narrow, like a. The thing ain't. It ain't even a 1/4 inch wide.
Yeah.
You make a curve with it real easy. It was one on there like that when I bought it, and it's like a real sharp. But on the bandsaw that we got over the other shop, that bandsaw, we're gonna put a scallop blade on it. It come with a blade that is like, it looks like a hacksaw blade.
I think it was a wood blade or something.
Yeah, it's got teeth on it. And like that saw back here, the bandsaw back here, whenever it's got teeth on it, what it does is it makes like sawdust, you know, it's like cut through with a saw, it makes like sawdust. Well, that bandsaw with them type teeth on it, it makes like dust, like crumbs of a
Make a smooth fit.
yeah. But if you got a scallop blade like that bread cutter, that guy taught me that. If you got a scallop blade, it don't have no residual dust. It don't have nothing like that. What it's got is it's got it just makes the cut, and it don't have no waste on it. So that's the reason that I like that scallop blade. You know they want damn like $300 for that damn saw blade.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm like, shit. Hold on. I might like the yeah, I might like the other one better, even though it's got like the dust. It cuts good, but okay.
Big bandsaw, they got to make that blade. They got to measure it.
I wonder if they make them all. You know what I mean? Hey, did it have anything on the side right here? Any anchors? It didn't, did it?
No.
It was glued down.
I wonder if it was sewed and had a top stitch on it.
Like I say,
Was it sewed and had a top stitch?
the only top stitch was right here on the outer side of it.
Just the outer
Hey, y'all, they make this stuff right here so cheap over in China. For real, they do. And they don't care at all. If it's got a little hump in it or something like that, I don't know how these Chinese laugh, but I'm sure they laughing. Ain't they? They'll beat them American. They do.
Yeah, one country didn't use, they gonna start charging 50% tariff.
Huh?
50% gonna start charging China 50% tariff. They raising hell.
All right.
Yeah.
On the two ends, we got to put the Velcro.
All right. So whenever you got to sew this right here on, what do? You come right here and you fold this piece over, and you get your center mark right here.
Well, he learned that a long time ago.
I'm showing these people online. They, some of them that watch it don't know. You know what I mean? That you always start in the center. 90% of the time.
about starting in the summer a long time ago, didn't
Huh.
we? Life starts in the summer.
Life, yeah. Life starts in the center. Hey. What about that tail piece? Where was it at? Oh, it was so right there on that piece, wasn't it?
Just like that.
This is important to keep up with this.
Yeah,
So you know that piece right there goes like,
I've done that.
wait. It
You-
goes
you-
like,
You moved it. I had it laid just like I cut it off.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, I can tell. I can feel it right there. Feel where the needles went through it.
Well, I'm just saying I had it laid how I took it off.
All right. So whenever you took that off, it went up.
Then the other one lifts over.
Oh, it's got another. Okay, it's got a catch piece in it. Okay.
One sew's on the back side, one sew's on the front side.
Okay.
This
Here we
on,
go.
this on this piece we're not.
I can't fold this and get the center, so I'm just gonna look at it and get the center. What about that edge right there? It was just raw, right there on the back side of them. Right there. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, that was just raw. Right there. Hey, it did have some Velcro sewed on it.
Yeah, I told you a while ago. You got two pieces of Velcro you got to put on each. One on that one and one on this one.
Before I sew that on, I'm gonna sew this.
That's a good idea.
Right, I'm gonna give him. Westy gives me the. This is your puzzle for the day.
You know, I can rip stuff apart myself and I get to town and start putting it together and say, how the hell did this go?
Hey, let me tell you a story. There was this guy come down here. He didn't want us to know his name, but he come in and he had like several pistols, big old damn guns. I mean, like
You tell me about that.
like revolvers, and he had a cowboy hat on. And what did he say his name was?
John Hancock.
Yeah, he wouldn't tell us his name, and he brought these.
They weren't legal guns. That's why.
He had these doggone hot rods or something.
It was no Model A or something he had bought.
Guess who's calling?
Huh.
What are you doing? Been right here. Where you been? Been right here. Where you been? Where you at now? Well, oh, only half hour? You lucked
What
out.
was that doggone? That was
For an hour?
Didn't them pieces have a? Okay, so that's the.
One had the rough, one had the
Yeah.
smooth. It's behind you on by the mirror,
Waiting on the world.
on beside you.
Not a thing. Well, I got a lady coming in on Swervel that won't need fluid around the window, and that's about all. I'm gonna see if I can figure that for her. That's all. But yeah.
That piece has a piece of Velcro on it too.
I'm out here, I'm sitting out here waiting
Yeah.
around watching him.
Okay.
Where you, because it's just stuck to
So,
you.
that's how bad I'm out.
I don't know.
I slow out.
Yeah,
Is that where you wanna go eat?
female in.
And this one does too. So we have four. That has Velcro. That
You
side
headed that way now?
rolls around the edge.
Where you ready to go eat?
In just a few minutes we go.
He wanted to go to Southern Heritage. You want to go to Southern Heritage?
Southern Heritage is fine.
Hold on. You want to go to Southern Heritage?
That'll be fine.
Wayne's going to go to Southern Heritage. He said he can't eat chicken.
He's probably tired of chicken. He's probably tired of it.
He got sold just for a few more minutes. Give me a call, you want to leave? Oh, what they cook. Oh, you know they're gonna be, if it's, you know if they doing that, it's free.
Right.
It ain't free?
It ain't nothing free.
Yeah, but there ain't no place to sit down these days. I can't eat out in the cold.
He's in here with a
He
coat
ain't
on.
got the heat on in his shop. You know, they have him short.
Oh, I had heat on.
We ran out of heat. Propane ran out.
Yeah. And then I said,
Uh-huh.
I got to,
Get the paint, the fumes out.
yeah, I got to do to get the fumes out of here. I can't damn stand that glue fume.
They probably put hot dog hamburgers.
Got the Velcro sewed on that part. Anyway,
When he gets ready to turn loose, I'll call you when we drive off.
We got a piece of Velcro that's got to go right there.
right here and on the back side. They sure ain't got much on that one, do
Oh, I got you. Okay. Oh, good.
they? Hold on.
Wayne's gonna buy a lunch. He's going to the bank.
Hey, I'm ready to go now. If he's gonna buy our lunch.
We'll see you in a minute. Okay. Bye.
Okay, so back to the story of John Hancock to come out here. Dressed up like a cowboy. Shit, I guess he was a cowboy, wasn't he, Wes?
Sure.
I took a look like it.
He wanted to be one.
Anyway, he brought in these seats. I think he done had them somewhere else.
No, he bought them and brought them to you with the patterns, and the patterns didn't fit. The
Yeah,
foam didn't fit.
he brought us a whole bunch of stuff and said, all I want you to do
He tried to do it, and
is
he
sew
couldn't.
it
Get,
up.
he couldn't get the patterns to work.
So then we're looking at it, and I'm like, shit, he's wanting all this stuff right here fixed. And man, that's got to be sewed down right here. And I said, it won't work. So we had to go in and take his patterns and start just making it because it wouldn't. None of his stuff.
They went to a Model A or something. It was just some
It
aftermarket
was a-
seats he bought,
It was a straight rod, wasn't it?
something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And he come in and bought everything online, the frames, the foam, and everything, and brought it to us because he couldn't get the patterns to fit because the patterns didn't
Oh,
fit.
yeah, I remember. You never could fix it.
Mm.
Hey,
And William finally had to make his own patterns to make it work. The patterns that come with it
yeah,
didn't work.
Did he pay for it?
he didn't like it though.
I got mad, but
That's all right.
Would you tell him that's what you had to do before you done?
he was kind of in the loop for a little long. He was mad because it took us a while.
Yeah, we kept trying to figure out, man. It was a damn stack of damn patterns. It was just like a trash bag full of patterns.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're taking the stuff and we're saying, and they don't match up,
Yeah.
and we're trying to match them up and say, well, I know this right here looks like it goes right here, and this right here looks like it goes right here, but they don't nothing fit,
Yeah.
nothing matches up. Somebody had already done cut them out, and I'm like, what did they do? Take
I
a
remember we had
72
all
Chevelle and
5
put it on a 60 Cadillac, or I mean, these patterns was just like they didn't fit at all, and I was like, what in the world? I mean,
you had them like scattered all up here on the table up here. I remember looking at them.
I was like, John Hancock, man. And Wesley said, he's down there taking notes and stuff. He said, can I get your name? John Hancock.
Yeah, he didn't even want to give me that. He
Yeah.
just stood there for a minute and then come up and gave me that number.
I'm like, is he gonna stick that gun at Wesley's butt? Come in here, look like John Wayne or something. Hey, but we got him hooked up.
I don't even think he ever gave us his name through
He
the whole
never
thing.
did. He never gave us his name or nothing.
We had a phone number. He did give us that.
They pay you cash.
I don't remember.
He
I'm
didn't pay us
thinking
with
he
a-
did.
He did. He didn't pay us with no check. And I'm like,
But I don't remember where he was from or anything. He wasn't around here. But
yeah.
George, if you ever never saw him again, you would miss him.
I probably wouldn't. Well, the only way I'd know him is if he had his big 45 on the side, the old Colt looking 45 that the old
Yeah.
Westerns used to have.
Yeah.
We
The
never
revolver.
we never seen him. We just looked at his gun. He come over here.
Make sure it stayed in the holster, huh?
Was that man here?
Well, he didn't bend
Yeah, I
his
didn't
knee.
see
He just, because it was so damn long.
He had tied down forward.
Yeah, well,
He had it tied down on the side. Couldn't you see him getting stopped? And the doggone and the law says, what's your
Step
name?
out the car here.
Yeah, what's your name?
Join him.
I don't give that out. Yeah.
well, the
John
thing
Hank.
about it, as long as the barrel was on that daggum thing, it'd take you, forever to pull it out if he had to use it. I mean, somebody could beat him half to death before he could get it out the holster. It's damn long.
He better get that fortified
Yeah.
sauce, huh?
Couldn't you hear? Let me get my gun out.
And hold on, wait a second. Give me 5 seconds.
Yeah, I got to get my gun out.
I saw something a while ago. Some idiot, I think it was overseas, looked like always messing with you. This guy in this little red scooter drove up in front of this little car and he slapped the hood of the car or something like that or done something. And on top of it said, there's always people badder than you are. That boy hit that car, that driver got out of that car, he walked up to him and laid him out on the street, picked him up. And they was next to the lake or river bridge or something. He knocked the hell out of him, laid him out on the concrete, picked him up and drug him over there and threw him in the damn lake.
There's always that one person that you don't expect and you gonna bow up at and they gonna whip you.
You remember when the half shell was in town? They called it the half shell.
Where was it at?
It's down there where that liquor store is right now, where the red light is.
Which liquor store
Down
was
here
it
at Country Club.
Yeah, right down there at the end of the country club, right?
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
This guy, I knew him real good. He had been drinking and stuff, And this kid, man, he was like, real respectful. He's a young kid. This dude was a good bit older than he was, and he walked out there and he said, "Boy, you eyeballing me? You eyeballing me?" He said, no, sir, I'm not looking at you." And he said, "You better damn not be eyeballing me." And then about that time, he walks over there like he's gonna hit him or something. And this kid commences to whip on his ass. I mean, really, really bad.
You made him out.
Hey, no, the dude that was talking about you eyeballing me, he was all up under the car trying to get away from him. Yes, he whipped that boy, that young boy. He was so respectful, but he whipped that dude's tail, man. And that was just that one time. He shouldn't have never messed with somebody else like the way he normally did. Normally he'd walk up, slap them or some crap like that.
Yeah.
But this dude right here, the kid,
He laid him out, huh?
he whipped his tail. And everybody seen it. I was like, damn, I thought he was bad.
Yeah, what didn't happen in Savannah, all these idiots, all this doggone fuel crap, burning fuel, driving that big truck and everything. They had it laying in the street, on the streets up there in Savannah.
Yeah.
Had the street blocked off, and the guy picked up the truck.
You take this B right here in the center, right here, right there. That goes on the front. And you take that, and there's my V right here. That goes right there. And then once that goes around there, if it works out just right, like this, Randall starts in the middle, sews from right there, and then he goes around there. But I always come around here like this. And if you ain't used to it, what you do is you come in here and you get your little marker and you mark it. And you mark it like, just say something like this right here. You see, right there where that seam is, now you got a B right there. You
Why
come.
are you showing that?
Huh?
Why ain't you showing how to do that? He ain't gonna never sew.
Yeah, these people on here want to learn. I know that's what I'm showing.
Some of the people on here actually do furniture and different things, and
Let's see, I'm just starting right here. Yeah, they try to learn.
You start one end to the other.
I've always started like this right here and just kind of go around like this.
as long as it matches up in the middle before you get all the way around.
Yeah, you can check it. You can come over here, pull it around like this right here, and check it.
Well, before I was rudely interrupted, this guy started messing with his truck. He done, warned them when they started hitting his back inside his truck.
Yeah.
He got out of that truck with a damn pistol like an 18-inch barrel.
Yeah.
Them people got up out of the street, and everybody scattered like ants. He didn't have no more problems. And I think that last time in Savannah,
That was in Savannah.
Yeah,
I seen that.
yeah.
It was a lot of LGBTQ.
Yeah, all that crap.
Man, they was blocking the road, laying down in the road, and all this kind of stuff. Didn't they hit his truck with a bicycle?
Right through the hell run inside of it.
Hey, I seen that.
Yeah.
He got out. It was like
I don't,
ants, man, just
I
separated.
think Savannah never had any more problems with that crap.
It's like you turn the light on, the road is scattered.
Yeah. Then you come in here like this, and you put a top stitch on it. You just fold that right there down, right there. And being I didn't take it apart, I hope it fits. If it don't, I'm gonna blame.
Randall's here, he'll put it on.
I'm blaming. Yeah, Randall's here. He comes out here, and
He's our head of quality control.
Did you hear that?
Uh-huh.
How that right there just sounded?
Your legs just rubbed together, something rubbed together.
Man, that sounded like it went through some hard plastic or something.
One thing I do when I start doing top stitching like that,
What do?
I make sure I got a full bobbin.
Do you? Darn, I should have checked my bobbin. Always check your bobbin because you don't want to come right in here. I mean, I can leave that hooked up and then go back and try to catch the stitches again.
Then you got to pull the threads through the backside, timing or not.
Yeah. Then you got to do all that. It takes a whole lot longer.
See,
But I'm hoping,
you got enough bobbin.
darn, I'm hoping I got enough bobbin. Now I'm
I
worried.
started your
I can't pull the bobbin out and check it now because I'm already sewing.
See that head of quality control right there working.
Well,
You ain't never too-
quit running his mouth and do the job.
Hey, you ain't never too old to learn.
No,
Check your bobbin.
I've actually learned a few things from you over the years. Huh?
Hey, oh God, we're gonna write that down and put it on the board.
I can't remember what it was, but
The glue.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's like the clutch on my sewing machine will knock out quicker than it used to. Can they get weak?
Yeah.
Huh?
How does it work?
Yeah,
Does it got a spring or something on it, or what?
It must have a spring on it that makes it come disengage or something. I do have a couple more sewing machines. You know, you get used to a sewing machine and how it operates.
It might be a little loose, but the leather on the clutch might be.
How long did it take you to get used to that new sewing machine you got?
I'm still working on it.
Are you? You ain't used to it yet?
I do most of the stuff on it. I can get a lot of that long arm on it and everything. I get a lot more stuff over there.
You know what?
Sometimes that bends that needle.
I'm gonna take that needle out and check that jar.
We were going through that thick stuff the other day.
Yeah.
Wonder if it bent it.
Check this out. Hey, wait. I'm gonna let me sew that other piece on there. I'm gonna let Wesley put that on.
I think say let's go. I gotta get back.
Hold on.
I gotta get back by 1 o'clock.
It's bent.
Oh shit, it's bent.
That's where it clicked, huh?
Look at it.
I can see it from over here.
Yeah.
The
Look
tip's
at it.
bent.
You see me
Yeah,
roll it
I
over?
see it come up off the
Man,
table.
look at that. That joker's bent, ain't it?
That's what that noise was.
Put that camera on that Wesley just so they can see.
I don't know if I can get. Can't see. Hold on.
Here you go. I'll bring it over that way. All right. You see it? All right, watch it when I roll it. You see that?
Yeah, right there. You can see it a little bit. Right in there.
You see it go up?
The tip. If you look at the tip, you can watch it come off the counter.
Yeah. See it? Go up. So it didn't break the needle. It's just bent. Damn, do I have another nickel?
Yeah, somewhere.
Here they are.
You ordered some last time.
Yeah.
I don't know. 595. It's that guy with that Impala wanting to draw it in.
Call him and tell him we'll call him. That guy calls every night. Just like we don't work on some other people's stuff. He'll call out here and say, hey, I need to bring my car right now. And I'm like, hey, man, we got to have an appointment or something. You just can't just show up. And I'm talking about not no fancy car. I mean, this joker right here is like a rag. I need to send him to you, Randall.
I'll send it back to you.
No, you won't.
Forget about it.
No, you won't. You won't send him back.
I'll send it back over here. Then you can send it back somewhere else.
I think there's something.
This is just a cushion piece, huh?
Yeah, the bottom.
You know, I told him, I said, hey, I think he could have some stuff going on, you know what I mean? Like in his mind. Because when he left here, I told him, I said, hey, it's going to be a couple of weeks now. And when he got home, he called me. When he got home, he called me and said, you want me to bring my car over? And I'm like, oh, man, I told you it's going to be a couple of weeks.
Well, I said, then when he was on bring it, I can't bring it because it's leaking transmission fluid and this and that. And
Yeah.
he acts like that's the only thing we're on work on. We got things in front of him.
You're like,
We don't even have a place to put his car right at the moment.
In case that black lady, they supposed to showed up this morning at 9 o'clock, have one strip, and they do. Under warranty now, what can cost them that?
Yeah.
Of course, 30 minutes later, they call them, you still gonna show up? That's supposed to bring it, it's out of timing.
is it out of time?
It's tied around that.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. You see there? Do you hear it click?
Yeah.
That was the clutch go back in. I'm serious. I'm thinking the clutch is like getting weaker on it or something.
And when she got pissed off, because she's supposed to have the warranty card. And
Uh-oh.
pissed Cam off. Cam told her, hold on a minute. He handed the phone case and told him what she was saying and everything. Nowhere blaming everything on them.
Yeah.
You know, it's their fault. In case you look in glove box, you need your warranty. And Cam done told her, said, because you missed your appointment, you're going to have to come bring a $50 deposit to make another appointment.
Yeah.
Boy, that didn't rub right with her and everything. Anyway.
Like you can get your deposit back.
Uh-huh.
You just got to make sure you're gonna be here. If you don't show up, then you're gonna be charged. Like that.
They think we got everything on a damn computer of every damn car we ever done, you know. And
Yeah.
said, no, I tell everybody, take this warranty card, put it in the glove box and forget about it. If you ever need it, you know where it's at.
He told me that.
Uh-huh. So if you ain't got it, I can't help you.
Well, I mean, it's kind of proof that he did the job. You know,
Yeah,
it came
exactly.
from him and what kind of
Exactly.
material he used.
Exactly.
I'll start doing that. Hey, here's your warranty card,
Uh-huh.
and write it on a paper napkin. That way, you know they're gonna probably throw that joker away. If you ain't got your warranty card, it ain't got no warranty. Like that.
Let's go get some chicken.
Let me hold on just a second. We're gonna let Wesley. We're gonna let them see Wesley at work. Hey, he does do work, y'all.
Every now and then.
It ain't like he's
Y'all ain't got no sound on that thing when you're recording, right?
Yeah.
What you do, go back behind the edit it?
shit. I don't know how to edit yet.
Edit.
You want me to get? You got power rings right there?
Yeah.
Wesley squeezes them hog rings like he's choking somebody.
Well, don't want them to come loose.
Alright. Look here. That right there's got to be lined up. Look, you see where that is? Look where that is. You need to cut it out. Hold on. Man, that don't want to come out, does it? Okay.
Hold on, let's stick this to first.
Check out how they made that.
Yeah.
Two little old bitty ears on there like that.
Been there, done that, seen that.
You see that guy that calls two Chinese restaurants and he puts the phone upside the other one. And you call me? No, I don't call you. You call me. Got it lined up.
One on the edge right there. Where it's supposed to be, right?
That's dead on. There. I'll be the cameraman. Check out Wesley.
Why you keep putting them in and taking them out?
I missed it. I missed the rock down there.
I didn't like Wesley.
He got too many people watching, that's the problem.
We ain't got but two people watching. Hey, I appreciate y'all too. For real. For real. Hey, they say if you put it on horizontal, not horizontal, vertical, that it's a lot more people that'll see it. But you know what? I just don't know.
There.
But if you got two people that actually, will want to learn, then that's better than 150 people that don't. Hey, when it's cold in here,
Yeah, material work.
That
when it's
material-
warm.
yeah, when it's cold in here, that right there will tear.
You gotta get a heat gun after a while and everything.
Yeah, you want me to heat it up for you, Wes?
Well, I don't have to, but I can't get it to pull over the edge.
When it's cold.
It don't want to stretch.
It's gone. Damn, that feels good to my hands. My wife brought me an electric blanket. I turned that jerk on left. It was like I was basting like in an oven. Some Chinese over there said, "Oh, I put it on backwards. I put the low on high." For real. Yeah, that's getting hot. Hey, when you get
Don't
real
do
hot,
like I
just
do,
stretch on there like butter on it.
Don't do like I did on that seat and burn.
What'd you do?
I mailed it.
Did you?
Told you about that Toyota seat.
Let's see. Always hold that together. Like that. You don't want it to split. Let's hold it together and fold it over. Because what will it do? It will split. Turn. I bet they put that on. You know what I mean? On the foam. You know what I'm talking about? Like put it on the foam first and then slide it down on that. I bet you that's what they did. That don't act like that wants to go on. I think that's a tight this with. Damn. Is this thing eyeballing me?
Here it goes. I would have put some of that real thin plastic over it so it slide over that foam real easy.
I wish we had some of that silicone spray he used to have. That
Oh yeah, I used to
worked
keep a
good.
can. I gotta get another can of it. I don't run out.
Man, that stuff works, don't it?
He hadn't had none in a while. And
Uh-huh.
that would work on the foam to help it slide.
Ah, let's see. Come on. Snap. Snap.
And fold it back up under.
I thought you was gonna put that thing on there. I knew better than that.
You knew I was gonna take it away from you?
Uh,
Normally I let him put it on there. I just didn't want this right here to be splitting. Because you know, it will split like it ain't nothing. Just tuck that back up under there.
that look like factory made there.
When he put my puzzle back together.
What if this man right here comes in here and says, I don't like it.
He ain't gonna say that.
As big as he is,
Well, I
I
mean,
might say, okay.
Take it and go.
go see Randall.
Damn right. Check that out. Check that out. You see that?
You want that a little bit more with it to come out.
Oh. You know what to make that look better? So,
Steam.
yeah.
Yeah, I put steam on it before I would that heat gun.
Wood,
Yeah.
man, with that steamer,
Cause this damn vinyl ain't like it used to be.
Huh?
This vinyl ain't like it used to be. I found that out.
it ain't real good, is it?
The premium price for them.
Huh?
Yeah, I was heating it up and putting a cold rag on it. It was working, and all of a sudden, it folded, pinched it. I thought it went all the way through the backing, but I left
Is
it
that
on.
right?
I left it on there, and he come picked it up. And didn't notice, didn't say anything. But he
Yeah.
don't know if he got a lifetime warranty on it if it ever comes back.
A lifetime warranty.
Yeah, I'll redo it for him.
You know, this guy right here acted like it didn't bother him too bad that his dog ate this joker up.
What? What are you gonna do? Shoot the dog? No, you ain't gonna shoot the dog.
Now the only thing is he's got to keep the dog off of it when he puts this back on there.
I always tell people, get a blanket, something, just throw over the seat. Whenever you got something like that,
You know what I tell
throw
him to
some
do?
over.
I tell him get him some habanero sauce.
Uh,
Yeah, get some hot sauce
uh,
and put it on a rag
uh,
and rub it on these seats like that's right here, like a motorcycle seat. Just rub that habanero sauce on it, and then when the dog comes over there and he tries to stick, he licks it and stuff like that. He'll leave it alone. He'll go somewhere else,
won't never find nothing else.
and he won't eat it no more. That's for sure. Hold on, Ryan.
I'm going to heat up the car. I'm getting cold.
I'll be right there. I'm fitting to show him how to get these few little places right here out of it. What was it you said? You took a rag, a cold rag?
Yeah. Warm it up and rub it.
Is that right? I ain't never tried that. Who showed you that?
Me,
Huh?
me.
You take a cold rag and rub
Yeah,
over it?
kind of wet, cold rag.
That cools it off real.
Yeah.
What, does it shrink it?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't
It
never
takes the wrinkles out. But really, you can just leave it outside in the sun. If it was hot weather,
And
I
let the
never
sun
would've done
live
it.
on it.
I would just pull it outside and left it.
Is that right?
If it was during the summer, we could set that seat out there in about 20 minutes. It'd be,
Yeah, it'd be
you couldn't
good,
even sit on it. It'd be so hot.
Yeah, it would. It would be so hot. Man, that smoothed that right out, didn't it? Hey, you put this big old man that owns this Joker, put him on it. Shit, it ain't. It's gonna be so doggone. It would be squished out quick. That Joker should have been a wrestler or something, you know. He dwarfed me. And shit, I'm 6'2". He was a lot taller than I was. He was huge.
You just young fellow too.
He's kind of like the old farmers that you saw that were just ungodly strong because they worked on the farm all the time. That's what he kind of reminds me of, is that kind of
Like
farm
that.
build.
Like that damn blocker on Hoss. You know what I'm talking about?
He's a locker. He's a locker.
Yeah.
His damn head was way bigger than mine too. I bet he had to special order a hat. For real. What about the bottom? Has it got any in there that needs moving around?
The only thing is we got to find our holes for the brackets that mount to the bottom.
We can take the other patterns and stick up there, but I think we can feel that right there and about tell where they at. Yeah, it does have a frame that went on it.
And it had two pieces of metal. I don't know if you call that a frame, but it was more of a mounting bracket.
Yeah. Damn, how long have we been working on this, Wes?
2 hours and 11 minutes.
2 hours and 11 minutes. You see, it's not as easy to fix as some of the stuff as you think.
And we had the patterns cut out yesterday.
Yeah, and we did.
And we're setting the woods on fire with people on here today.
Oh.
0.
Oh, man. Hey, y'all.
The one left a little bit ago, so I don't know who he was, but appreciate him watching.
Hey, we appreciate y'all. When that dries out, that'll be nice and smooth. All right. Thank y'all. Like, subscribe, or thanks. And we'll see y'all next time.